Hey everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Vanessa Estrella and I wanted to do my first ever Q&A video so that you guys will get to know a little bit more about me. So let's get started. Do I have a favorite car? To be honest, I feel like growing up, I've always felt like I wanted a Range Rover, but I feel like now I really like the Mercedes G-Class. So I feel like as of now, that's my favorite car and that's the goal. So we'll see what happens. What's my favorite part of San Francisco? My favorite part of San Francisco is the food. I love tacos. So I'm always on the hunt for the best tacos. There is this place called Nick's Crispy Tacos in San Francisco. Nick's, if you want to sponsor me. I love their tacos, you guys. They are amazing. They fill them up with a lot of meat and beans and salsa. I love spicy food, you guys. I love spicy food. Then again, I'm Mexican, right? So yeah, that's my favorite part of San Francisco, which is the food. What's my favorite movie? I would have to say that my favorite movie is The Notebook. You guys, I'm very sensitive. Eddie, why are you shaking your head? I am a very sensitive person, so of course I cried. I cried when I saw The Notebook. It's such a cute love story, so yeah, it's goals. What's my biggest fear? J-Hopes. Shout out to J-Hopes, my biggest fear. I don't know if I want to tell you guys what my biggest fear is. I feel like people will use that against me. Do I have haters? I think my biggest fear is always losing or wasting time. I feel like that's my biggest fear, and not being able to do exactly what it is I want to do in life. Another one of my biggest fears are spiders, guys. I am afraid, I am terrified of spiders. So please do not even try and pull a prank on me, because I will legit like slap you in the face, I swear. The spiders, guys, don't. No. Am I a spender or am I a saver? Am I a spender or am I a saver? I feel like I'm a little bit of both. I feel like there are just moments where I have like the need to splurge, so I'll go and just buy myself whatever it is that I want. But then again, sometimes I'm like overthinking about what I'm spending and then I don't want to be overspending. So I guess I can be a little bit of both, if that makes sense. Does it? If you had been given one superpower, what would that superpower be? Ooh, that's an interesting one. I would want to be able to read people's minds. I think that would be my superpower. Don't you think that would be interesting, to be able to already know what people are thinking? What if they're talking, or, you know, I think that would be interesting. You would know who is really fake to you and who isn't, right? What color are my beautiful eyes? My beautiful eyes are green, but they're only mine because I bought them. My real colored eyes are brown, but I use contacts, well, I use glasses, so these contacts are prescribed. So I've been using colored contacts ever since I was 13. So I feel like they're just a part of me. So yeah, guys, my real eyes are brown. What projects do you have coming this year or in the future? That's a good question. I am a Sonoma Raceway girl, so I'll be returning to Sonoma Raceway this year for this season. So for those of you guys that live in the Bay and like race cars, I really would love to see you guys come this season. Another one of the projects that I'm working with is with this energy drink. So I'm gonna be helping promote this energy drink. because we do want to start getting it out on stores. Here. So another one of the things that I'm working on is promoting this energy drink, which we're gonna try and get in stores by this year. So that's another one of the projects that I'll be working on. And just really just trying to put myself out there. There's a lot of stuff maybe that I don't want to talk about just yet. But just Instagram itself right now, it's like I'm getting a lot of people reaching out wanting to send me stuff, and I'm just like, keep them coming, but at the same time it's just I have to remind myself that I do have a full-time job, and me doing just promotional jobs, it's like only a hobby, and so I only do that when I have free time. So yeah, that's just some of the stuff right now that I have going on. Elroy's or I'm sorry, I like Elroy's only if they sponsor me. I'm just kidding. No, I like Elroy's, but you guys, my favorite taco place would have to be Elenitas. I think it's Delicias Elenitas in Santa Rosa. It's on Sebastopol Road. Oh my God, guys. I've tried tacos everywhere and no taco place has compared to this taco truck. I swear to you, for all my taco lovers and authentic Mexican food lovers, I swear to you, you guys have to try this taco truck. They're delicious. Eddie agrees with me. Have you ever been to Northern Ireland? Have I ever been to Northern Ireland? No, I have not. But I can tell you where I have been. Well, outside the country, I just traveled to Europe this year, which was exciting. Or this past year, I'm sorry. I was able to take a trip with my sisters, and we went to Paris, we went to London, we went to Rome and Barcelona. And let me tell you guys, if you guys haven't been, every city is amazing. I think my favorite city was Paris, and that's only because ever since I was young, like I've always had this like obsession with the Eiffel Tower, and just always made it my goal to make it to Paris. And last year for my 25th, we were able to make it out there, which was very exciting. So I've also been to Dominican Republic, which is beautiful. It's a beautiful island. I've been to Cancun, Puerto Vallarta just recently. What else have I been? I'm from Chicago, guys, so I'm always there a lot. Who's my favorite artist? J Hopes. Who's my favorite artist? You know what? I don't think I have a favorite artist. I feel like my favorite genre in music would have to be R&B and hip hop. And it's the like 2000s R&B and hip hop, like where it's Jay Holiday, Trey Songz, Mary J. Blige, all the R&B, the old R&B. That's my favorite type of music. I also have different types of music that I enjoy, which is banda, Mexican banda, mariachi. I love mariachi. I really enjoy bachata. I like reggaeton. Yes, I like reggaeton. Yes, I just love music in general, guys. I really do. What are my goals for this year? I think one of my main goals is to not give in into negativity. Remain humble, stay happy, regardless of whatever happens. What I've noticed is that I tend to shut myself down sometimes when I feel like things aren't going the way I hope they would. And so, not a lot of you guys know this, but just recently I felt like I was a little bit depressed, and maybe I may have not made it so known, but I just like to maybe just be away from everyone and everything and not be so in the eye of everything. I don't know, like there's moments where I need time for myself and I need my space, and I don't want people to know that too, so I try to stay active on social media, but sometimes it's just, I'm a normal human being like anyone else, so I go through, ups and downs, and yeah, just recently I feel like I was going through a little bit of depression, but I feel like we're the only ones that can get ourselves out of that, and so I was just like, you need to get your ass up. You need to start doing whatever makes you happy. And one thing that I did learn, guys, is that it's okay to be selfish. And I don't consider myself a selfish person at all. At all. I always put other people ahead of me, in front of me, and I always think about others first. But one thing that I did learn is that it's okay to be selfish. And I try to be selfish sometimes, but I feel bad and I feel guilty. But I just have to remind myself, that it's not a bad thing, that it's okay for you to think about yourself too sometimes. What type of music do you like to dance? I love to dance. So people think I may be drunk, but I'm not. I love to dance. I like to dance. My favorite music to dance to, guys, would have to be banda and bachata. I think those are my two favorite genres that I enjoy dancing to. All right, what is my favorite color in clothing? I would have to say that my favorite color in clothing is either black or red. I feel like my skin color goes very well with those colors, so I feel like those are my favorite colors in clothing, as you can tell. Where was I born? I was born in Chicago, guys. I am a 90s baby. I was born on the 4th of July, and I was born in the Windy City to two Mexican parents who I love and adore. Shout out to mommy and daddy. And I am the oldest in 3 siblings, and I have all sisters, which I love them too. So shout out to my beautiful sisters. So story behind that is my parents actually met here in California. They met in Sonoma, and they got married, and my mom, they decided to move out to Chicago, but my mom was already pregnant. So I was born in Chicago along with 2 of my other sisters. We lived there for about 13 years. So when I was 13, they decided they wanted to move back. So that's how we came back to California. And so my little sister was the only one that was born here. So she's a Cali girl. But I still consider myself a Cali girl because I feel like I've always, I don't know, I grew up here. So I just feel like, yeah, I'm a Chicago girl, I'm a Chi girl, and I'm a Cali girl. What does the future hold for me? I'm not sure what the future will hold for me, but I hope it's something good. I mean, just hopefully just health, work, candy for me. Thank you. Sorry, guys. Something sweet. I do need something sweet. So yeah, just maybe above all, I feel like what I want the future to hold for me is health, because without health, guys, we wouldn't be here. So I'm appreciative of that. So I've been getting sick a lot lately, which is not me. It's not normal, because I usually tend to get sick like maybe once or twice a year. But this past year, I have been getting sick like every other month, which is not okay. And so I've been taking my vitamins. So hopefully that helps. What's been your favorite place to model at? My favorite place to model at would probably have to be Julie Nation Academy, just giving them a quick shout out. So they're a modeling school, a modeling and acting school in Santa Rosa, California. And I was able to get sponsored through a pageant that I did. So going into that, I did a pageant, Miss Latino Wine Country, 2 years ago. I held the reign for a year and a half. So shout out to Crystal and Miss Latino Wine Country. That was an amazing experience, guys. But let me tell you, I don't think I'll be going into any other pageants anymore. I think that's been like the one and only. So I hold it true to my heart. But it was an amazing experience. I got to meet amazing people. And it just got me out of my little comfort zone. Because I felt like I wasn't the person that I am today. So that's all I could say. So Julie Nation Academy has been an amazing place. It has taught me a lot, and so did Miss Latino Wine Country. So yeah, that ties into that question. If you have to choose one person, dead or alive, who would like to sit down and have a snack with? The reason why you would pick that person. I would have to say, honestly, my grandpa. He passed away, I want to say it's been 4 years now. So he was someone that I was very close to. I grew up with him and my grandma, so it was very hard to lose him. It still hurts. And you said I would cry and I said I wouldn't. But he's someone that I definitely miss. Sorry. It's crazy because I just had a dream about him too recently. I think what hurts the most was that when he got sick, I flew out to Chicago to see him. He was doing fine. So I didn't want to say my goodbyes to him. He was doing fine after. Thank you. He was doing fine after, and then maybe about 2 months later, we get a call that he got sick again and he wasn't gonna make it. So that would be amazing to have him come back and just tell him how much I loved him and I didn't want to say bye to him. I'm sorry, guys. Whoa. That was a good question, guys. I'm sorry. Yeah, so I would bring my grandpa back. What is your favorite candy? Well, guys, I have a lot of favorite candies. But just to generalize it, I feel like I love sour candy. So why are you saying no? I love sour candy. I didn't even eat my chocolate. I love sour candy. You have one? Oh. I love sour candy, guys. Sour Patch Kids, Sour Punch Straws, the Sour Lifesavers, anything sour are my favorite. Who is your favorite in reggaeton music? My favorite in reggaeton music, J Balvin, Maluma. The more inappropriate ones, Anuel AA, Daddy Yankee, Wisin y Yandel. Who else? There's a lot in the game that I like. Justin Quiles. Who else?
Well, you're not going to consider Luna Park?
Don, oh, of course, all the old school ones. Don Omar, of course. He's just so old. I didn't know he was still in the game. Where do you see yourself accomplishing goal-wise by the end of this year? By the end of this year. I feel like one of the goals that I have, that I see myself accomplishing for this year, starting up my YouTube channel and maybe being more consistent with my photo shoots. I really want to get myself out there, and slowly but surely, thanks to all of you guys, my following is growing, which I am really excited and thankful for. So yeah, just trying to see what things come up with that, and so I'm excited, so we'll see. Apple or Android? Well, I have an Apple. I have an iPhone, so I'm team Apple. Sorry for my Android users. What is my favorite margarita spot? Y'all, I think y'all know I'm a little alcoholic, huh?
I didn't know that.
For those that follow me, no, for those that follow me on Instagram, I have this little, on my highlights on my profile, I have this little, what is it? Just like a story thing. Yeah, like a quick link with, I called it Good Vibes, but it's mostly all alcohol. It's like little boomerangs. What's my favorite margarita spot? My favorite margarita spot is I don't know my favorite margarita spot. I would have to say that I don't have a favorite margarita spot, but Chevy's has some really good margaritas. I know. I know, sponsor me, Chevy's. Just for your margaritas though, because the food ain't that great. When did you realize you were pretty? You guys, let me tell you a funny story with that. Well, I don't know if it's funny, it's kind of sad, but I was bullied when I was younger. I don't even really consider myself pretty, but when I was growing up, like, I don't know if you guys, for those of you guys that don't know me, I have a scar right here. I don't know if you guys can see it. It's like in the middle of my forehead, or on the side of my forehead. And I wore glasses when I was younger. So my mom never usually bought me the cutest glasses. Kind of look like Harry Potter glasses, guys. So yeah, imagine with the scar in my forehead and them glasses looking like Harry Potter, I would get called Harry Potter at school. So yeah, I would get bullied. I feel like I wasn't the cutest kid in school or growing up. I think it wasn't up until I hit freshman year in high school where boys were actually starting to notice me. And that's when I was like, okay, all right, you know. But I don't know. I mean, I never realized that I was pretty. I just like know how to fix myself up. But yeah, guys, do I watch any sports? I do. Not religiously. I like to watch soccer. My dad's a big soccer fan, but a Mexican soccer fan. So I usually tend to sometimes just sit there with him and watch Arriba las Chivas! I used to play volleyball and softball when I was back in school. My ass is old, so I don't play anymore. Just leave it at that.
You're like 22.
I am 26. Going on 27, March, April, May, June. In 5 months, guys, I turned 27. What do you love most about modeling? I don't know, guys. I feel like the energy, once it's like, I feel like I'm a completely different person when I'm modeling. It's just not me. Yeah, the confidence is like all over, and I feel like I'm a very, see, there's this thing where people confuse confidence and arrogance, and that's what I don't want it to come off. I consider myself a very confident person when it comes down to modeling, because I know I have the experience, I know what I'm doing. I just don't want people to confuse that with arrogance, which is not it. But yeah, it's just, I feel like I'm just this whole completely different person when I'm modeling. So that's my favorite part. What's my favorite TV show? My favorite TV show is Sex and the City, guys. That's my favorite TV show. How tall am I? You guys really want to know how tall I am? Isaac M_90. I'm only 5'2", you guys. Some people, like, it's funny because when I get to work with new photographers, first thing they see me is like, damn, you're hella short. And I guess I look taller in pictures, so I'm only 5'2", you guys. What would you be doing instead of modeling? Well, for those that don't know, I do work full-time, but I am a dental assistant. So that's what I do as my main job, my main career. So I enjoy it. I've been doing it for so long. I've been doing it for over 8 years, and I feel like that's something I always enjoy. I know what I'm doing. So I think that's something that I would continue to be doing if I wasn't doing modeling. Do the socks match? Boss Wrestling 100. Yes, they do. That's my biggest pet peeve, is when socks don't match. So guys, get it together. Don't lose your socks. What is your favorite food? My favorite food? My favorite food is tacos, guys. That's my favorite food. So yeah, can we go get tacos after this? Favorite go-to Starbucks drink or coffee shop for that matter? My favorite Starbucks drink would have to be a chai tea latte. How's not having coffee going for me? It's actually going pretty good. I actually kind of gave up coffee a little bit because I love coffee, and I gave it up for, it's been like almost a month. No, maybe less. But just yesterday I had what is it called? A frappe from McDonald's, those coffee ones. And it got me a little jittery, guys. Maybe because I haven't been drinking coffee. What type of tacos? Lengua. Lengua tacos are my favorite, guys. Thank you to everyone who sent in their questions through Instagram and Facebook. Remember to add me on social media, and don't forget to hit the subscribe button to keep up with my latest videos.